米しかあると思う。ああ、そういうことです。あれかな、どうする、そういうのね。じゃあ、はい。
Yep. Charlie, number 1 AN. Madman. Alright, Tom. It's at 10 o'clock in the morning. I haven't been in here for a while, but the good thing about this place is in Japan, if you come in early, there's no one, you know, they've got different ways of doing things in Japan, so not everyone stood up drinking beer. So it's, but like I say, they seem to have got it under control. Kids though, what kids though today? You see this? See the jam. What work are you doing? Is it alright to click online, is it? No, your friend is dead. So the last 6 or 7 days I've had a bottle of wine every day, and I thought I'd better get out of that habit because it's too tiring. Because once I've had a bottle of wine, then I go and get like a sake or something like that. So today I just thought I'd have a beer. Corner shop, really. And I met him out. That wasn't the plan, but I just can't resist it. Thank you. 悪いけど塩ある？胡椒なんか塩。
塩コショウですか？
はい。
あ、はい。
あれば。
はい。
About 300 yen. Or 290 yen. You look at it. I don't. More Leicester, fucking hell. I'm going to do a shout out to you. Stupid cunt. But I must admit, it's the first time I've heard that one. It's not bad. More Leicester. So they're not shutting you down then in Sweden, Tom? They're shutting places down in England. You should have said Mark's brother.
これ何番ユニバこれだこれ説明するっていいですかこれ説明するってことですかこれ15番のコミックがですか
Hello, Nige. Charlie's gone. What happened? Charlie bit my finger. I don't know, I forgot what I said. I think I've told you about this place before. It's like, what the fuck's that? Charlie was a naughty boy. Now something's got me thinking now. Because that Charlie, that was one of the top videos at the time. And all videos were like that kind of, you know, cute kids or accidents or pranks. Arigato. And now they all the top things are music videos, and I just wonder if that's all they put on though. If you look on your feed on YouTube, generally most of it's music or it shows. There needs to be another YouTube. Because all the YouTubers now, they're just benefiting fucking millionaires. Television. Even recently, what do you call that? She's going online begging for fucking YouTube subscribers. Right, wrestling fan. You watch Dave Chappelle? He was talking about the Tony Bourdain who killed himself, Anthony Bourdain. And Anthony Bourdain probably just said he had one of the best jobs in the world. Went all over the world meeting interesting people, eating beautiful food, stayed at 5-star hotels probably. And he was wealthy as well, and he had a younger girlfriend, but he killed himself. Stardom Wrestling. I wonder if they shut down the swimming pools in Japan. Now look at this one. It's a bit hot at the moment. So the English pound is very, very weak at the moment. Just gonna ask him. Curry noodle to naniga chicken.
そうですね。
でもこれは肌だけ。
確認してきますので、商品の。はい、
なんかチキン持ってってください。
はい、かしこまりま
This
し
is すごい気持ち悪い。
た。はい、すいません、失礼します。
So I just complain because the fucking this is supposed to be noodles and chicken, and all it is just fucking chicken skin. He released a couple of videos recently, but I didn't watch them.
こちらでよろしかったですか。
Hey?
こちらの方でよろしいですか。はい。でですね。
Wali Bashar in Moscow.
どうぞ、少々お待ちください。
That's what he gave me. Can you see that? And that's what I had before. Tastes a little bit different today, this. Yeah, well, I think on YouTube and Facebook, I like looking at food videos. It just makes people feel good, you know, when they look at food, without a doubt. You just apply for a job in Kormaki. But being my age, you know, like I don't think it's too good. Some of them. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. No. The only thing that's closed down are the schools. And the new cases are around about 30 to 40 every day, so it's quite good. Just look at this. No. I should have got angry with him because he's fucking taking the piss. Well, as soon as now, all these large companies now, these companies are cunts. They don't care. Like all these people are going to be without work because especially if they're in a service industry. And someone pointed out that like a couple of people, Richard Branson, for example, is like worth $4 billion or something like that. But he wants all his fucking staff to take 8 weeks leave. He wants them to take their unpaid leave. But if it was the other way around, where all the fucking pilots and the stewardesses, everybody wanted to take 2 fucking weeks unpaid leave, it'd be a totally different thing. They're just so fucking greedy, these people. Oh, really? But was that unpaid work? Did you get paid? But I wonder what's happening with all the Hakken Geisha, the people that were... When I worked for British Telecom, I had 7 months off on the sick, and in that time I went to America. I had 6 months full pay and 1 month half pay. No, I don't think I should have any more food. I've got some toast and an avocado at home. So Google have cut my pay instantly. So I was at about 6,000 yen for this month, and then it went down to $25. Now it's up to about $30, I think. What's that? Nanto game? Staiten game? No, it's probably because they're just forecasting now. They're going all their customers who they use now. They're all going to be cutting their budgets. They're going to be cutting the budgets for advertising. It's more not an live got also sume ni. Thank you. I think that means good. I had like one fucking good month, and that was with what's his name? AEIOU 700. The guy that got hit by a truck. I had one good month that was like 22,000. That's the only time I've ever had a good month. That was so that was really sad because the thing was he lost his channel. He lost his channel. He had a lot of subscribers. 60% of the people liked him, and he was like a bit of a character. But 40% didn't like him. They wanted me to fight him. But I could have seen if he hadn't lost his channel and he hadn't got hit by the fucking truck, we could have made some videos together, which would have been good. Hey, Anton, come in there. So, Tashiwa, what do I think about Japan? For the main, it's good. Do you speak fluent English? Hello, Nishida. So, さっきの言うことは、なんちゅうの日本人、岩間君、そう、チャンネルはいなくなったから、でもいなくなったじゃないわ、一緒にはビデオ作る予定やりたかった。何もできなかった。連絡ことはできなかった。maybe 兄弟だけ。But maybe I think 死んだと思う。What's he saying to me, Joseph? Says, you only watch me alone. Is he saying that he only looks for me, only watches me? Do you look Western or do you look... My kids look Western. Yeah, maybe. I never thought of that. Maybe I could try to find a. So, but are you pera Nihongo de pera Joseph-san? Well, thank you, Bona Toritai. Bona Atorui. I watched it today. Now, so like with this, I don't know where you are. Are people coughing? Over the last month or so, it's very rare to hear someone coughing or sneezing. I sneeze in the sunshine when I'm in the truck, but otherwise. And what? Do you look Japanese, Joseph? Shiroi. Musume mo shiroi. Blondo. I can't see what does that name say? Born full? Are you taking the piss? Sumasen. Takes 900 hours, Tom. もうちょっと少ない。泡少ない。
はい
少ない。そしたら泡いっぱいすぎはちょっと
はいはいお願いします
お願いします。Learn English through songs. My daughter is learning English watching Netflix. That's a great way to learn any language. Learning Japanese or learning English. Netflix is brilliant. I'd recommend that. My so I met her 2 weeks ago, and I noticed she's picking up American English. But the thing is, once you do this, you've got to copy the language. So put on a pair of headphones and then just copy the language. And that's the way to do it. Don't just listen to it, copy it. Even if you don't understand it, just copy it. Benny Hills has been. Oh really? So if you learn videos from video games, have you got a strange accent? I can't see your picture at the moment, Joseph, because it's like I said, I'm on the phone, so I can't see it, mate. If you subscribe, then I can check it later. But generally speaking, the Asian gene is stronger. So I used to say that my genes kick. How old are you, Joseph? Then did you spend most of your time in Japan growing up? There's some bullshit on the fucking Daily Mirror the other day, and it's did you have a problem with Ijime, Joseph? I saw the people talking about being brought up in Japan, being half. It made me cry because there was so many, and I felt sorry for my son because he was very, very big and he stood out. Thank you. And he stood out, and I think he got a lot of bullying. No, just you can watch all the modern films now. Well, my daughter wants to travel, but my son doesn't want to travel. If all this dies down, she wants to go to Australia. She's made plans to go to Australia. すみません。これは少ね。
はい。
少ね。
ファチャ飯。
ね、いなくなった。
どちらの
少ねある。
こちらつくねの塩とタレございます。
塩、タレ、
こちらが塩、
塩
こちらがつくね
タレ。お願いします。
タレをお一つ。
はい。
はい、かしこまりました。
Yeah, I really don't want my daughter getting an Australian accent. My cousin's daughter and her family, they're in Australia now. No, it takes a long time, mate. It's still not good. Just a bit, it's a low level. It's very good. I can make jokes. I understand it. But conversations, it's okay. As soon as it gets into legal stuff or things like that, it's not good. I didn't study it properly, even though I went to school. But if your wife is intelligent and she speaks English, you know, it's going to be harder. If your wife is stupid and doesn't speak English, then it's going to be easier to learn Japanese. No, I would say Thai is. I would say Thai is harder than Japanese. But if you're from the subcontinent, Pakistani or Indian, you will pick it up a lot quicker because the verb is in the same order. It's at the end of the sentence. And it's the same with Japanese people and Korean people. When they go to Europe, they struggle with European languages. In fact, the two worst learners of the English language are Korea and Japan. Koreans just being just a little bit behind Japan. I hope I win on that fucking lottery tonight. Oh really? Can you do that, Joseph? Yeah. Well, they might want to make you into a spy. No, being fluent in Japanese is gonna come in very, very handy without a doubt. Can you get if you're gonna join, Joseph, what you should do is get a degree, and the US Army, they'll support you, even as a reserve, I think, and they'll put you through college, and then you go on a few weekends and courses while you're in college, and then you'll serve so long in the army. That's the best way to do it. Get in good shape before you. I was in the British Royal Marines when I was in my early 20s. You get into good shape before you join. Makes the going a lot easier. No, there's a lot of young guys. I guess it's all over the world. But when if it's a tough indoctrination, you know, they cry themselves to sleep at night, and then they give up the course. It's that national service in Sweden, Tom? Yeah, I actually went to join the army when I was 16. Then when I was 18, I went to join the Royal Marines. The army wouldn't have me. Then when I was 18, I went to join the Royal Marines. They wouldn't have me. Then I went to join the Air Force. They wouldn't have me. then, then when I was about 20, I joined the Reserve Royal Marines. And they Yeah, I think you know the Lars rocket. I think the Lars rocket that was invented in Sweden. That's like the anti-tank or anti-tank weapon. You know the tube one. That was invented in Sweden, I think. I fired one of those on live exercise. It was pretty cool. I took out a German forward position. Very exciting. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go then. Oh, was your dad in the army, Joseph? He just bought a face mask. Well done. So you've still got some. Did you see my toilet roll video? What to use instead of toilet roll? Yeah, that's what I usually do if I can remember. Wash my arse for a minute or so, get most of the shit off, and then just use that. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, well, at least you know what you're doing. And the good thing about that is if you get a skill or a trade, you know, like there's, like for translators, if you learn another language, Joseph, then you can be you can work as a translator in the army or Air Force. But good to see you've got a plan. It's always good to have a plan and a foresight now. That's the idea, is it? Good lad. Yeah, well, my father was in the army, but that was called conscription, like in Sweden and Norway and Israel. I watched Vengeance, V for Vengeance. No, no, no. My dad was 15 years old. My dad was 15 years old when the war finished. He was born in 31, so he wasn't old enough. If he'd have been a few years older, he would have joined. My granddad was in the First World War. And did he survive, Tom? Ajme Mashte, I don't why. Oh dear, very strange username. Got a fucking thing is taking some time. Oh, good. Looks like I might have to go and live in fucking India.
Yeah.
Because the English pound, I haven't got it yet, but I should get a pension this year sometime. And the strength of the pound is fucking, that is not going to go anywhere. Gaboliki. That's Indian. Yeah. Dun London, dun London, dun London, dun. Great film, that one. That's one of the songs. Well, I'm gonna get off, guys, because my battery's very low. So thanks for chatting in. Nice to meet the new faces. Okay. Jai Borliki looks like. Bye guys. Take care. Good night.